Hi, Sundays with Cinnamon here.
Hi, everyone.
And I'm Kathleen. I never introduced myself. I'm assuming you guys know who I am. I'm all over Facebook, the social media guru. Anyway, never thought I would turn into such a social media hound. And today, that's what we're going to speak about is somewhat. We're going to speak about social media. And I have a really good girlfriend that lives in Southern California that said, "Why don't you speak about that?" And I'm all, "Oh, no, 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 no." And then Sin here brings it up again. And so I'm going to expose my vulnerability today and speak about something that has been excruciating painful for me. And that is since I have been on this mission, returning myself to my heart, returning to love, I have found that I haven't received a high five from quite a few people. And considering I've really played this victim role in my psyche of I cannot believe that I've had eye cancer 4 times. I can't believe that I've gone through the most challenging of challenging times with my son. And not one of these old friends of mine have been there for me. I mean, at all. And it's just a wow. It's a wow. And when I say there for me,
No, please, I have to interrupt you
okay,
now. It isn't a wow without worry. It's a why with worry.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
So you have to be very real. And like you started this with something was excruciatingly painful for you. You created excruciating pain because you were addicted to it being different. Yeah, it's very important that we make that distinction because people don't even hear that. They're so used to things being the reason for the excruciating pain that we have to flip that coin and help people to understand it isn't that which is creating the pain. It's your addiction that be different than it is. Yeah.
definitely. And I'm so aware of that. And what I've done, knowing that it has been my addiction, I haven't spoken about it because I just keep pushing it down, being addictively demanding that it isn't an addiction.
And fear of the good opinion or the poor opinion of others in this case.
Yes.
You so are addicted to the good opinion of others that you were creating fear around exposing that. And there's no greater freedom because if people choose to take offense when you open yourself genuinely, especially when you're not blaming them.
And if they're watching this, they're going to know
Yeah,
it's me.
you're
If they
all
have
you're-
any, they'll know.
Yeah, all you're saying is I'm coming out of hiding from my addictive demands and the exposure that requires, and I really want to render this meaningless, neutral. I want to be in that land between right and wrong.
Yeah,
And just be
because
free.
I've been in such the juicy,
Righteousness.
I am
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And that makes you a victim. Poor me. Look at I've gone through all this and nobody's rallying around and this and that.
And it wasn't just that. It was just, that here I am coming out of it, and I'd love to receive a like once in a while or a possible comment.
Loving connotes preference. This has been an addiction because when you just would love for something to occur, you're not addicted to it. If you're addicted to it, there's a tension around it, and there's a should
Absolutely.
around it. And if you loved me around it, that's a whole other Sundays with Cinnamon. That if you loved me game.
Yes. So, and it's difficult. This is a difficult one for me because here I'm holding the camera and it's on me, and just doing my
Look at your courage. Applaud yourself for your willingness to once and for all take that cloak of fear and put it down. And then allow for people to see it differently, to do it differently. And if they don't, then you're still free because you've put the fear down and you're just saving a seat, so to speak, for someone to get to come sit in with you. And if they don't come, you still have the joy of knowing you saved the seat.
That's the thing, is saving the seed, because I've been so programmed to really say F you. I mean, if you want to know the truth, and I'll show you.
Yeah.
You know, it's been this, yeah, when I get to Oprah, let's see if you're, just all
Oh,
this stuff.
yeah,
I've had
yeah.
so many little stories
Yeah.
running in my head of just ickiness, of fear and revenge and unforgiveness.
Let
And
me ask you just now, as you speak, do you not see how you're letting go of that fear and just being whoever you need to be in the moment? And that gives people the opportunity through your example to, wow, I don't have to be afraid of what my BFF thinks about this or that. What a gift to just, because yap, 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 we can Sundays with cinnamon them to death. If we're not living it, this yada yada.
oh, I know.
So here you are living
Well,
it.
and what's so interesting is
for
when
you.
you're in class and someone at class was saying, "Are you willing to, say this out loud?" And I was like, "I don't need to do that." And then my friend this morning said, "Are you willing to do a Sundays with cinnamon on that?" I'm all, "No, no, no, that's not necessary. I've done it on my own." And then of course you say, "I think we need to do," or "I don't think, let's do this." And I was like, "Okay." When I have three different people saying the same thing, then I'm surrendered and I'm willing to do that, and just see it's so my not enoughness. It's been so my own not loving me, and the children's pathway is I welcome the opportunity to be me. And so I
Let's
have
say,
been,
have we said the children's pathways on this?
yes,
Okay, all right.
we have.
Because they're so special.
They are. But let me talk about this welcome the opportunity to be me. I have been more me than I've ever been,
I
and
know
I
that.
have the least amount of friends I've ever had. And so that's a trip.
How many do you need?
I know. I know.
You have the beloved, the creator of who you are as your beloved friend. Anything else is a bonus.
Yeah.
Sometimes your children won't be friendly to you. And if you're addicted to that kind of worldly friendship, you're in trouble. And you've got to back up to keep you stuck. Because I gave my life to them, I gave my money to them, I blah, blah, blah. And you just make yourself so right that you couldn't possibly get out of that box. So when you say that,
It's interesting right now. I'm just going, but I am right.
Well, sure
it's
you
it's
are.
just giving up the right, and with the Living Love crew, just the fact, and I'm gonna expose myself here, just the whole putting it out there and look at everything this lady has done for you. I mean, you have done so much for people, and that they can't spread the word of Sundays with Sentiment, or they can't, support this in a way that would meet my models has been shocking to me, really.
well, the thing that will eliminate that shock and any other ounce of resistance that you have left is to realize that I haven't done things for them. I have fulfilled my purpose. I put myself prostrate before God and said, I will be your servant. When I claimed my own freedom, that is all I wanted to do in this world, was to help people understand we could be free, enlightened in this time frame, in this world. And most people don't believe that. How dare I say I'm enlightened? Only Jesus, only dead people are enlightened. Only Buddhas
Buddha,
are enlightened. Enlightenment is now.
Moment to
This
moment choice.
If I am choosing love, I'm enlightened, and I can be of value to anyone who comes forward. And if I give up choosing love in that moment, I'm no longer claiming my enlightenment. So enlightenment has been given a bum rap as far as I'm concerned, because there's an image of, oh, Mani Padme Om, that isn't realistic. It's not in and of this world.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. I am actually creating such peace with this, and I am willing to completely let it go.
Wonderful.
And I just want to thank you and my girlfriend in Southern California and the man in Living Love that all mentioned this week for me to do this and to expose myself and and ask for forgiveness, really, for not being bigger and not loving myself fully, because if I'm not loving myself fully, I can't be of service
And
to
see
anybody.
how you can really respect these messengers, these friends, is to realize they have been instruments to help you to get here.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, to recognize your addictions, and then if they come forward and they want to be friends, otherwise they may choose to simply be acquaintances for the rest of your time together on this earth. It's just the opportunity they have to be real themselves, and then decide whether they want to come forward or step back. And if you're free, you'll welcome them if they step forward, and you'll let them go if they need to be elsewhere.
And I'm free, baby. I'm free.
Yes. Okay,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
Love you.
You're so welcome. Love
Happy
you
Sundays
all.
with Cinnamon.
Yeah. Bye-bye.